What's this? Okay. Let's start with generating a random array first. Okay. We define a function called random array, which takes the element as a length of the array that we want to relate, right? And here we return np, which is numpy dot random dot runInt. 10 here is the range of the value. It starts from 0 to 10. 0 to 10. Here, so that's all the value in here has to be from 0 to 10 to 9 actually. 0 to 9. And the size here is the length of the array. Okay. Length, we get the length from here. When we call the function, length of 5, length 6, length 7, length 8. Okay. Now we can just delete it. It's done. Now we have to create a function that check to see if the list is sorted or not, right? And here, how we define it. Remove ordered shift. Okay. So we need the array as an input. Here is our input array. We run a loop for I in range of length array. Length array, not array.length. Array.length is JavaScript. Okay. And the reason why we don't want to start from 0 to the end of the array, but we want to start from 1 because we are going to check comparing, yeah, the current one to with the previous one. So we start from 1 and then we check if what if is a less than I minus 1. What should I return here? False.
Using square or square brackets for the array index there. Yeah.
Nice. Questions? Let's check it first.
What is array I minus 1 again?
Unexpected indentation block. Hold on.
Here's the current.
Okay. Nice. Each found here is like I expect the array here is not sorted, right? So I expect it is false. I expect it the result will be false. What if I change it to true? Let's see. Okay, I failed here. I failed the test. So in order to pass the test, I have to change the test to false, or I input a sorted array. Okay. Okay. Thương, what's up?
What is array I minus 1 again?
I is the index of array. Okay. We have the current index of the loop, and we compare it with the previous.
Okay.
So imagine in the first
Element.
example, I is 1. So you're saying position 1 is that
We compare with 0.
compared to 0, and if 0 is bigger than position 1, it's not sorted. Yeah, it's false, therefore not sorted.
We are sorting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ascendance. Cool. Simple. Bogle shot. Stable shot. Charles. Blah 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 blah.
So just looking at that there, you see the return true section. Is that in line with 4 there? So it's like,
So it will stop. The whole function will stop if the condition is met. Okay. If it's not, it will return with true. It means like it's sorted.
that's the format, is to keep the final return in line with the original form, or would it depend?
Yeah, because we want the function to return something, right?
No, I know, it's about position more than anything else. The indentation of it.
Yeah. Return here is inside this if logic, and the if logic is inside the for loop logic, right?
Sorry, why minus one from zero?
Because you want to compare with the previous number. You can start from 0, but if you want to start from 0, you have to minus 1 here. Okay? And here you have I, and you compare with I plus 1. Same thing. Okay? Move on. Implement Bogle-Shop. This delete it. Okay. Our purpose here, we want to return an array. We don't want to our function to modify our array, but instead we want it to return a new array. Okay. It takes an input of array here, and then we have to do something awesome here. We have a syntax called while. While something here, while boolean, it should be a boolean here, right? And then some logic inside it. Okay, we get the boolean from where?
Checking the function.
Okay, we define a function here already. So this function always return true or false, right? Copy the name. Wow. Put it in here, and we put R in here. Then we do some logic. But if you leave like this, it still work. But here you have to return true, or you skip it, or you have to define a equal to true, and then you skip it, then you return a here. But it's like it's not a good way to do it. So instead we use why not. So it means that the loop will always run like until each shock is true. It's a loop. It's a for loop with a condition. Using while is a for loop with a condition. Okay. While is it not true, then you do what? You do something else. You do, because here the philosophy of Bogle-Shop is that it will continually shuffle the whole array until it's sorted by constant, you know. Okay, and then you do random. We have to use random.shuffle. Shuffle. It's a built-in for Python. Shuffle what? Shuffle array. Okay. Then if it's true, we return it. Okay, let's test it. Test with nine elements, right? Let's say go. Okay, it took like half a second to short. Guess what if I change it to no, 15 too much. 12. How long will it take?
4 seconds.
Let's see. Gonna take a while. Oh, 5 seconds.
Close. Alright, higher or lower?
Who guesses how many times? Can someone guess how many times it randomly shuffled them?
Because
Guess. Just guess.
what's the worst case scenario? Worst case scenario.
All right. How can we refactor this code so that we can count?
What the hell? Really?
Yeah, let's do it. Let's just see.
Count here.
How can we?
Add a count to it.
And then we do a print I. Oh shit. I 1, and then we bring I here.
Plus equals 1.
It's plus equal 1. What are you talking about? Plus equal 1.
Same
Minus
thing.
equal minus 1.
You minus 1.
Minus 1. Fine. Whatever, man. That is confusing code. Like that is confusing to me. Why don't we just do plus equals 1?
It's the same thing with this one.
Okay, so do that one. Because we're adding, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay, let's
what
see.
happens.
12 is too much.
Aren't you printing it all the time? Then?
Now let's see how many iterations it takes to do 12.
Man, you're gonna see like 4 million times.
Let's try it. See.
Worst case scenario. No, it's gonna break my
No,
computer.
yeah, you shouldn't put the print in that position, surely not.
Yeah. Your print should move outside. Move it outside a while.
Why?
You just want the final number.
Okay.
You really don't want to be looking at it all the time. Otherwise, it will print
Left.
500,000 on your page.
Left.
Like, from one
I'm thinking it might be a couple, several tens of thousands. Because your computer's running really quickly, man.
Okay, run this one.
2 times. I'm making number-
Nice, random.
Let's try it. 91 times. Let's do it for 12. Let's see how many times it takes to do it. If you randomly sort the numbers, just randomize them. How many iterations would it take?
Gonna take a while. Maybe forever.
Maybe like 1,000,000 or something, I would say. Just to read.
It depend on your luck. But by calculating big O, it should be about
It
this
could be
this
between
many.
that or easily could equally be 6 million.
It's factorial of n. So our n here is 12. So it could be like this.
500,000.
That's too much.
Still going.
Man. Just stop it, okay?
No. Come on, let's see how long it takes.
Too much.
Fuck. 11. Fine, 10.
Ten is like 3 millions. Okay.
Did it 700? It had to shuffle it 720 something thousand times before it got in a correct. If it's 10 items in it. So imagine how big that number is if there's 100 items. So it's crazy.
So even though Charles love this way, but it's not practical, okay? Okay. Now selection sort. Wait, any question about this?
So the while not is sorted array. Is it not another way of writing that? Or is that the only
It means like while false. Right?
Let me see the sorted function.
If false.
While that remains false.
Yeah, if it's still false, remain false, you do just keep on suffering until it is true, and you stop.
Okay.
So read on the how to use while. And what next? Selection sort. So
What's the reverse of that? Is there a reverse of that?
reverse of what?
So like for example you wanted to know when something was true and then it becomes false. Like let's say on another scenario.
So toggle it.
Yeah.
It's a boolean here. You toggle the boolean here if you want to stop.
But what I'm saying is while something is true,
Mhm.
run something, then it's not true, how to stop it. Like so what's the while?
For example,
Yeah,
if
how do you do it?
if y not a, for example, a is a boolean, right? And then you do some condition check here, if something here, and then you toggle a equal to not a, for example like this, and then we stop the loop.
That's not saying that's saying A is false
Yeah,
in your function.
yeah.
I see it returns true in the sense it's still checking for us, but like
Where return
You
true?
can just think of not right there as the Bain expression. Kind of like that. It's the
Yeah.
reverse.
What was it here? E socket. Okay. Let's move on to selection sort. Do you want to watch the video again? It's very nice explanation with the animation and stuff. Yeah, it's good.
well, this one again.
Yeah, it's just one. Or you want to read the pseudocode or this one? Now you have some idea of how it works, right? Oh shit! Let's start from here.
Progress the length of the array looking for a smaller number.
When I plug it in, it will stop recording.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me just turn it up then.
We find 1 at the end of the array and set it as our current minimum. We swap 1 and 2. We now have 1 item in our sorted partition. Moving on, we set 8 as our current minimum and scan the remainder of the array for a smaller number, updating the current minimum as we progress.
That's the second loop. Basically, we have 2 loops, right?
At the end, we find 2 and swap it with 8.
Swap it, skip it,
3.
skip it.
This item that hasn't yet been sorted. Here's the pseudocode for selection sort. As you can tell from the code and the nested for loop, selection sort has a time complexity of big O of n squared.
Okay, and here we have to implement this pseudocode into Python code, right? We understand the logic. We don't copy and paste. We do it here. Okay. For I in range length of R. So, and then for J in range, we start from I onwards, right? And then length of R. That's it. And then we compare the 2 values which order are if I is less than J. What kind of choice is this? Isn't it? No, it's selection sort. No, it's selection sort. We take.
Yeah, you start within the array with one single for each.
It's selection sort. It's selection sort. We start from I here. We start from 0, and the J here we start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then complete the whole loop. And then
When do you define J? Like,
here we define right here.
you just say J.
Yeah, just J.
Like I.
There are 2 ways to do a for loop. For element in array or for I in range. Okay. This is the true for loop in JavaScript. And then we swap I. This is how you swap 2 positions inside an array in Python. J equal to, we swap is their position. Okay, J. What? I.
Really? Wow.
No. Is it?
No, J.
Yeah.
J is larger.
If J is larger, then we swap it.
I think if you want 8 is smaller, right? Because you want the smaller ones in the front. Right?
If you find something smaller than this one.
Yeah.
Like this.
Now we need to return the array.
So now you swap it in that scenario. The first
Okay.
one's bigger than the second.
Now we return R.
Now let's see what happens.
How it works.
Let's pray, guys.
No error, please. Okay. And we run this. We start with 5. Okay, it works.
Is it sorted?
Yeah, it's sorted. Now we are gonna compare them together, okay? Let's say array here equal to random array, and we take like oh shit, we only have one. Right now we only have one selection sort to compare to do it. We have only complete one selection sort, so we have nothing to compare with. I don't want to compare with the Bogle shop though. It's stupid. Okay.
What are you trying to do?
I want to compare the different algorithm together to find out which one's faster. Okay. So I comment it right now. So any question about this one? I'll explain again. So we start from.
Start with the first element.
We start with the first loop. We start with the first element, and then we wrap the next one next to it, next to the current I. Okay, the one that next to current I, and then we move forward. We check if it is if that element is less than the one that we have. Right, we move it to the front. We swap it position.
It's greater.
It should be this. Okay. So this one will continually changing, and I will change every. For example, if we have 5 here, so it will change every 4 increments. So and here is how we swap it. So let's say array equal to 1 and 2 and 3. Okay, now I want to swap 1 and 3. So the syntax would be like this: array 0, comma array -1 equal to array -1, comma array 0, and then we print. All right, shit. Let's see. This is how we swap. So any problem is about implemented this? Cool. You look so lost.
Everyone is lost.
Chloe.
Probably in learning right now, guys.
See the comma in that scenario. How does that what does that represent in that? So just is it sort of saying that no matter what, ignore everything else in the array? Is it saying
Which comma?
so array
This comma?
square bracket 0 array -1? So there.
So we have another way to assign a value. For example, a comma b equal to 0 comma 1. Let's see what's a, what's b. Okay, that's how we assign multiple variables to get in just one line.
The reason why we do it this way is because if we try to do it one line at a time, then you would find that the original thing that sat in array 0 is missing. So we need to use it at the same time as we do. We need to take whatever is out of the 0 index and put it in the last index at the exact same time as we're taking what is in the last index and putting it in the front. So we do it on one line so we don't lose it. It's just a bunch of complicated rules, guys.
Or you have to do this.
Or you have to make a copy.
You have to make a copy, a temporary copy, and then you assign the value.
You have to make 2 temporary copies, potentially.
At least you have you need 3 lines to do the same thing in JavaScript. Maybe, yeah. So this one's faster. Cool.
This class is really, this one is really hard, guys. Don't be too upset.
Yeah.
You guys don't do it. You guys can work for a long time not to do a sort.
I bet that you will run into a problem here.
Yes, Steven?
Is this considered probably one of the easier sorting ones?
For sure.
This is the
one of the
easiest
easiest
one.
ones.
Even worse.
And it's one of the easiest ones for sure.
It's the easy one.
I don't know. I just feel that some of you guys don't have a lot of experience programming, so maybe it's unfamiliar. It's complicated, right?
Yeah. The first time, we've seen the nested.
Yeah, this is nested inside this one.
You guys have actually done nested loops before.
Let's bring it. Okay, bring I, and then here we bring J. So you will see how many times it's printed. Play this one, and then I play this one. Shit, man. Okay. Where's my eye?
It's right there. It just looks just like
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only 5 times. And J is printed like too many times, you know. Okay. Any questions?
Guys, work on the assignment yesterday. If this is confusing,
Oh,
try
yeah.
this one. If it's confusing, work on the assignment yesterday. That is a-okay. Okay, because the assignment yesterday was also quite hard when we start getting to the further ones along. Okay, you guys may need to know how to do this one day. That's the truth, you know.
You want to some like 10 or 15 minutes to practice on this, and then we move on to the bubble chart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so. I think
Yeah.
it's a good idea to practice.
Okay.
Inside. Start from I plus 1.
I plus 1.
That's the first time.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. Start from I plus 1. Sorry. One. Should start from I plus 1. Sorry. Oh, it should start from 1. It's okay. But it should start from I plus 1. Shit, man. I remember this, but what?
You see the first time the IJ
Yep.
Yeah, it was 0, both were 0. So.
compared to the second.
But it's still pass. It compared to themselves, so just pass.
It's just a lot slower. Even though it was milliseconds.
Let's see how like
Yeah, see the time difference.
1,000?
Nanosecond. No.
No, don't do that.
No, it's okay.
Oh, the merge story.
Fuck me.
It's okay. Oh, I ruined it.
Okay, here's how long it takes.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fast, right? Okay.
Ủa này nhanh hơn Google Sọt nữa.
Really?
Đấy.
Yeah. No, kind of like same. Depends on the situation. Hên xui.
Tự nhiên học xấu nhất đi.
How? Thì là worst case scenario là n square. Worst case là n square.
Trừ 1